You know, I didn't do this because I wanted to promote this course. This course is not for everybody. And so I hope you understand that. I mean, for some people, the course really helps. There's some people who know what they want to do and really wouldn't benefit from doing this, taking the course. Sometimes advisors have some, and students have some very clear directions in what this research will be, and that's fine. So the courses like this, which have come to be relatively common, are there for people who want that opportunity to engage in a public dialogue about their work and their ideas. But there's nothing mandatory about doing this, and sometimes it gets in the way of people. So I try to be alert to that.
I took it because it kept me on track, and it made me accountable, and I worked on it. And I had a cohort of professionals that helped me, and we all talked about things and bounced ideas off each other and stuff like that.
Yeah, and in fact, there are other ways to do this. I mean, you can form your own support groups and do the very same thing. I don't know if many of you know Marilyn Grady, but Marilyn Grady works very collaboratively with her advisees, and they work together. They don't take this course for the most part because they do the same thing with her. So there are lots of different ways of doing this. We had a group of people in higher ed who were online, and most of them were from Ohio and Illinois. I think there were five women, and they formed an online support group that worked really well together. And they've all graduated, and they all did good dissertations. So there's lots of different ways to do this. So, what else?
How long does it take you to complete the proposal?
Well, I found my topic in July, and when I was actually on a trip and I was reading and I wrote it down, came back and pitched it to my advisor in July. She gave me the green light on it, and so a semester, I suppose, I guess.
I think so, since you settled on that, yeah?
Yeah, I work, I teach in the department, I teach 2 classes, so I do not technically work full-time. I don't have a family, so I have more time on my plate to work on this, but yeah, I think a semester should be, I don't know, I really don't know.
So you took this course this semester?
Yes, I did. I took it last fall as well. That's when I had the topic that wasn't so workable for me, and Dr. Bryant talked me through it, and then my advisor, he retired, and I thought about it a lot and made a change and came back with this. So I wasn't ready to pick out my topic. I didn't understand all the methodologies out there. I mean, I'd taken all the courses, but I didn't understand things. And so when I sat down and talked with one of my colleagues who was getting ready to defend, she said, "Why are you deciding this now? Because you're not ready." And we talked through it, and it really helped. I'm like, okay. And then I felt so much better because I was really upset, and she talked me through it, and I got some clarity, and I was like, oh, okay, this is going to work now. This makes me, and I'm shocked I'm doing a multi-level analysis, because when I came to grad school, I am qualitative, and that's all I'm doing. And I was like, well, maybe I'll do mixed methods. That's kind of cool. Now I decided, because of my research questions, basically, I'm looking for a relationship and stuff like that, and that's quantitative. So, to me, at least.
So, do you teach the course only in the fall?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you teach this course only in the fall semester?
This course is taught fall, spring, and summer. I teach it in the fall and the spring. It's taught in the summer by Barbara Lacoste.
Isn't your spring one online?
Spring one's online. And I mean, again, I'm not encouraging you to take the course, but if it's something that works for you, you should try to do it face-to-face. The online the online works, but it's not the same. It's not the same experience by any stretch of the imagination.
Before I have to go, because I have to teach on these camps at 4, but this is how I organize my literature. You know, I have this one here, this has a bunch of stuff in it that is just, you know, general literature maps, all that stuff. Old main documents, every time I resaved something, every time I worked on it, I saved an old main document in case I had to go back to it. Here's IRB, which I just got an email that said I need to do some corrections, which is no big deal. This is like authentic leadership, organizational citizenship behavior, hierarchical linear modeling. Organize your stuff so you know how to easily access it. So, oh yeah, I need to grab that article on LMX so I can open it up. Oh, it's that one by Hoover. Okay, so there it is, right there. But this is my organizational system, not, you know, something I came up with, so. It works for me.
No, it's good. You do need to, something of this magnitude is going to be bigger than the master's thesis. So
Oh, and save it everywhere.
you do need to,
Everywhere.